Alright, hello and welcome back to Coliseum. We're back round to the Jotaz, so let's quickly check how we got on yesterday. Ooh, another top 10. Pretty lucky couple tens in a row. So we'll definitely take that. And let's go ahead and set our team. Alright, so we're going for a CLS and Chewbacca team to try and get speed down if we can. With CLS, I guess we could maybe try one where we're just using Jedi Knight Cow. So let's have a go. Mara is at 75 because I did do some extra attempts yesterday once I, got my loaned unit levels collected, which they are collected for today. I was just trying to see if that made a difference, and it did a little bit. So we're at error level 75 for Mara, which is great because we get a bunch of stuff. So let's start with just a basic. Okay, we have everyone surviving really. Let's start with the call to action, get tenacity down, and then try and get speed down. We do land speed down. So I think we want to start with Jedi's Will on Luke. We could give it to Cal here. We'll miss out on a counterattack with Mara, but let's try give it to Cal here. He should counterattack anyway once he does his thing, but I think that's worth the try. He'll do a little bit more damage, which I guess is nice. So let's not pass out any more buffs and just call Mara to assist. I guess we could try get a defense down with Luke. So here I want to use this big hit, I think, because then Mara will get a bonus turn. We'll pop offense up. Luke will then get a extra turn meter, not a bonus turn. And there we go. So a lot of hits already. Let's try reapply a speed down. Basic. Okay, so we're just on Mara. Basic. Oh, nice dodge. I don't know how important that's going to end up being. Let's get offense up here. Should counter. Then do a big hit. 100%. There we go. I don't know how important that dodge was. I think we might have been okay because she would have counterattacked and hopefully have survived that. But I guess let me know if that was insane RNG or not. So we are on tier 7 now. Okay, so let's take a picture of rank 1 and try for tier 7. Let's roll in these guys as well. It's always a risk because you don't know what the swipe's going to do damage wise. CLS is pretty squishy, so let's start with the basic and just see what happens. Yeah, we lose CLS. It might be possible, but we'll maybe switch to something else. So let's go for let's just try and do as much damage as possible. We'll call Mara to assist here. Get tenacity down. Let's try. We'll do, I guess, speed down with Jedi Knight Castus is risky because it's a lot of buffs. Because it also does advantage, let's still try apply it. So we do get speed down. We can go for this hit here. Offense up, more buffs. Vulnerable. And we'll just basic. Okay. We'll clear 40%, at least 43. There we go, 43. Felt like too many buffs, I think, and we lost CLS that time. So let's try something a bit different. We'll maybe go back to CLS because he would be really good if he worked, but yeah, it's no guarantee. So let's go for something maybe a little bit tankier. So I think we want to at least drop CLS. We could bring in Barriss maybe for a heal up, and she is quite tanky. I wonder, do we want to try the smugglers? I'm not sure L3 will help too much today. Maybe can eat up that kick. We've got Chewbacca to apply tenacity down, but I think we maybe want to avoid doing that speed down move with Cal. So let's go for like a really tanky lineup here. Yeah, let's give that a go. And all right, see how we get on. So we'll just start with a basic here. We lost Cal. So yeah, this is definitely going to be very, very RNG dependent. Let's, do we want to give that to Barriss? I'm not sure. Let's, I think we just want to do as much damage as possible, and really Barriss is just here for the heal up, which she'll do anyway. I guess sure, let's try it. So they've got Jedi as well. We'll balance out the health. We can try get protection up on, let's put it on we definitely want Luke to survive, so we'll do that. We'll let's maybe start with we'll maybe do this move next time, so we'll maybe start with offense up. I'm just okay. That Jedi's Will did nothing on Barriss, so we'll then apply vulnerable. We will then do this, do that, swipe. Oh, did we get a dodge on Luke? I think we must have. Didn't really matter in the end. Basic. Do that. Okay. So yeah, didn't go quite as well that time. 35%. Okay, so what do we want to try now? Let's bring in our boy Yoda. I think at this point, I mean, he is now lower loaned unit levels, interestingly, so his value might be diminished at this point. I can technically upgrade him, but that does require Xerix. I think I'm going to play it safe, and I want to see how people get on at like the tier 8 mark. Are people just going to get sort of walled out there and not be able to progress Mara that much further? If that's the case, then it might make sense to work on Yoda. Just because I've had a look at the extra stats from going to 79, which would be where I'd expect you'd be able to get to if you can clear a couple of tier 7s, but maybe not get the material to get here. So, and the stat upgrade isn't huge across the board, so I'm starting to lean towards maybe once we build up some more era level currency just through the track, maybe going back and working on Yoda. So let's maybe go for these guys. And I guess the question is, does Jedi Knight Cal survive? Does Yoda survive? I guess is also the other question. Okay, so Yoda did not survive, but Jedi Knight Cal did, so at least that's good. So I'm just going to give this to Mara. I think if they get kicked, then yes, they will counterattack, but I think they'll probably just die. So I'm just going to start ramping on Mara here. We'll heal up a little bit, and then we'll just focus more on Mara. Yeah, see, I'm not sure Jedi's Well would have helped things there. Let's do we want to pass it over to thingy now to Jedi Knight Luke, because this will... Yes, let's just... Because will he lose this by the next time? I guess he might not survive the sweep, so I'm just going to do this now. Then we'll go... I don't think we actually want offense up, so we'll just basic. I'm going to apply vulnerable. Yes, they didn't survive. Now apply offense up. Just about survive that, and basic 47. So actually, I'm wondering if just saving the big hit till afterwards and not doing that whole swapperoo with Luke might actually be better overall. Alright, so 2 attempts left. Let's ditch Yoda. He might survive, he might not. Let's keep Barriss, and let's maybe go for Kit Fisto here, just because he is a little bit more tanky, more likely to survive, which would be good. Ideally, Mace is a little bit on the squishy side. Let's just check his stats. So about nearly 13,000 combined health and protection, whereas yeah, we've got about 16,000 on Kit. So Mace, I think, would be better. There's just a risk involved, a bit of RNG. So is CLS as well. Okay, so let's just basic here. Swipe, everyone survives. Ooh, counterattack with Kit. It didn't help ramp that, annoyingly. Let's what do we want to do here? I think I might try start with vulnerable. Then I'm trying to think this through. So start with vulnerable. Hope Jedi Knight Luke survives. If he survives, then we can use Jedi's will on somebody, maybe Mara, and then Mara can call. Yes, let's just get vulnerable applied now, and we'll call Mara to assist. I mean, Luke should be getting, we could get a little bit more turn meter. Let's just basic avoid the buffs, heal up a little bit, and here we're definitely not going to do that. This move here, let's save it. I don't want to feed. I'm going to try and avoid feeding as much turn meter as possible. We lose Barriss, that's good. So we'll now let's just call Mara. Mara didn't get to go again, unfortunately. That would have been ideal, but I don't know if that's possible. Let's now go for this. Lose Jedi Knight Cow. Big hit, 37. Sweep. Basic again, 49, and that's us. Okay. I mean, if we got another turn with Luke there, that would have been ideal. Alright, so I think I'm just going to run the same again. I'm very tempted to try someone like Mace and CLS. Even if it does work, I'm not sure how repeatable that will be for folk. I think it's just, yeah, it's going to be quite RNG, I would say, with Mace. So let's stick with what should be a slightly more reliable lineup, and we'll give that a go. Okay, so we'll start with basic. Yeah, everyone at least survives, and probably more likely. So last time we did vulnerable. My issue with, so if we get Jedi's will on now, Mara can do the big hit early and bring Jedi Knight Luke back. I just don't. I think I'd rather just save the big hit for later than give Luke another turn. But then it would be nice just to get. I think we want. I'm going to do the same again and just maybe see, can we ride our luck a little bit better. Let's call Mara to assist. We'll just basic here, heal up. And here, let's save the buffs. Okay, we lose Barriss again. So now, is there anything we can do with this here? No, I think we just want to pass it to Mara and just get her to do another assist, because I don't think these guys are going to survive this swipe, because I think Jotaz is just going to jump the turn order here. So we'll just give that there. Oh, nice. Okay, so we did survive. Saying all of that, I'm not sure if I want to waste the, because I think he's just going to basic and that's fine. I think we just now want to do this, and yeah, I think we still just want to go for some offense up, try get defense down. We do. Oh, we get a little basic there. We lose Luke. Now go for a big hit. Counter attack. Basic. Counter attack. This does a fair bit of damage. 48. Yeah, so after all of that, no real difference in that. So yeah, 48%. Let me know what worked for you. I'm sure there's a little bit more score out on the table there. So let's move over to my free to play. All right, we're here on my free to play, just in tier 5. Let's check yesterday's rank. 74. Happy with the top 90. Let's give this a go. Right, so let's start just with this lineup here with CLS and Chewbacca. Okay, so I think we just want to basic. Okay, we got some surviving. Let's get Jedi's Well going. I was thinking about my episode pass plus runs, and I think I maybe slightly misused that, because I guess it's balancing trying to save the big hit for having as many stacks as possible, but then also getting the bonus turn, which could be better in the long run. So I don't think Mara gets the bonus turn at the era level she is at the moment, but I'm just thinking back to my episode pass plus run, and I might have slightly misplayed that on second thought. So let's get tenacity down. Let's try get speed down, which lands. I guess let's just hit him. And we will just call Mara to assist. And let's pop this. Okay, pretty good. Get vulnerable. Does this give... Yeah, it does give Luke turn meter, but he's kind of done his special. So I'm gonna... Am I gonna wait? I'll just do it now. May as well. I guess it just means his swipe's going to do a lot more damage. We'll reapply speed down. Get some nice survives. Basic. And well, that'll hopefully be it. 100%. There we go. I think pretty straightforward at these levels. Alright. So tier 6, I think it's, as usual, it'll be a case of who survives. Let's go in with... I guess let's upgrade Mara first. We can take her to 63, more than enough era level currency at this point. We would have to hit 40% in order to get to 65, which isn't very useful, to be honest. The stats aren't huge at this level, so let's give this a go. I'm very doubtful it will do well and people will survive, but I always like to just try it. Yeah, so I mean we lost Jedi Knight Cow as well, which is a bit of a problem. So let's do this. And I mean tenacity down, not really going to do much for us. Let's do offense up. Okay, we have Luke surviving, vulnerable. Yeah, sort of a hit there, hit there. Okay, nice counterattack. Oh, good. Basic. Okay, 36%. Maybe we could hit 40% here. Because I think we'll be able to level up Mara a little bit here. Okay, so she'll be at 64. And yeah, so CLS, I think we're going to have a hard time for him surviving. So let's bring in the tanky crew. So I think Barriss for that heal up would be nice. Kit as well. It's a little bit tankier. Jedi Knight Cal will have to watch. Does he actually survive? Okay, let's run this. All right, so we'll just start with a basic. Okay, we lost Jedi Knight Cal again. It might be, I mean, we might just have to ditch him, to be honest, which is not ideal, but that's fine. So let's, I think just Mara. We'll call Mara, we'll heal up. What do we want to do? I guess let's try save the offense up. I'm hoping it kicks. Oh, that was good. Okay, vulnerable. Just about to dispel, so let's just basic here. Okay, we lose everyone but Mara. Will she get to go again? Potentially not. Let's go for that. 34. Nope. So maybe we want the offense up a little bit earlier. All right. Let's go for Jedi Knight Cal. Do we give him one more go? Yeah, let's give him one more try, and if he dies here, we'll just sub him. I think there's maybe like veteran smuggler or someone, not veterans. I keep calling him that. He's Vandor Chewbacca. Let's go for one. Let's give Cal one more shot. So just basic. Yeah, I think, yeah. Maybe there's a world, but it's not this one. Let's call Mara. Heal up a little bit. Do you want to try? Let's try offense up first this time. Might protect someone. Nope. Vulnerable. I could try do the big hit now. Why she has offense up. Let's do that because it will give Jedi Knight Cal turn meter. So he'll get another hit, hopefully. There we go. Nice. Oof. Okay, what does this give us to 38? High score, but not quite the 40 that we want. Okay, let's find a replacement for Cal. Just because if he's not going to survive, he's not doing as much good. So we need someone who's tanky. I don't think that will be Mace. So we've got 8,600 for Cal, and for Mace we have 8,000, so a little bit less. We could. Oh, do we try the Chewbaccas? So we can go for, I think they're both fairly He's not that tanky, to be honest, so he might just die as well. I was thinking we can try get a tenacity down, then a blind. But yeah, I'm also not convinced that he will survive. So let's go for, like, what is the health on Kit Fister? Like 10,000, and he is going into the red, so we're looking for someone in that ballpark. So I think Vandor Chewbacca is a little bit more tanky there, 9,900. He can give protection up to someone, which might save someone from a kick, but that might be about it. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's just get another body in there that will hopefully survive. Okay, we'll just start with the basic. Okay, everyone's just, so that seems to be very much the borderline. Let's call Mara to assist. Now, what do we want to do here? So let's give this to Luke, just in case he kicks Luke, and yeah, he has some protection up. Do we want to save the offense up to later? No, let's just go for it now. We don't apply defense down. Okay. Get a counter attack for what that's worth. Some more hits. Basic. And do you want Luke to have more turn meter? Or do you want to save the big hit for later? Let's save it. I think they're all just gonna die here. Yep. Yeah, so I don't think that's the play. All right, final attempt here. All right, I think I'm going to bring back in Jedi Knight Cow, and I might just accept that that kick is going to kill one of them, and I'm going to bring in Chewbacca maybe. Maybe the guard protecting from crit on Jedi Knight Cow might do something. This is a bit of a Hail Mary, but we'll give it a good go. I guess I could have brought in Barriss instead of Kit and second thoughts, but well. Yeah, that did not work. We've lost Cal every time. I think his health isn't that low. You might have better luck than I have and be able to get a higher score, but yeah, I just have not. So I guess tenacity down, at least we can try definitely apply defense down. So let's go for this. I say definitely apply defense down. Vulnerable. Let's go for the hit now. Feed some turn meter back. Pray for dodge. No. Oof. Okay, 37, and yeah, keep getting to that stage. Jedi Knight Cow surviving would be the difference, but yeah, no luck for me. So yeah, that is the video for today, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. Leave your team comps and strategies down below, and I'll see you next time.